In this video, I'm going to be showing you why you get intense energy on semen retention. Female attraction skyrockets. Bottom line is, when you've been retaining your energy for a good amount of time, and you've been abstaining from fapping, you've been abstaining from material, what starts to happen to you is that you just get unlimited energy. And this energy manifests itself in dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction pretty much with life. You just become a little bit more, maybe you might come across as, people might come across and say that this guy maybe might come across as angry. This is what they may say. But the thing is, society has painted you a picture that being angry is a bad thing. If you can transmute your energy into positive reinforcement, anger actually is your best friend. Because the thing is, if you don't have, the reason why anger exists is because you are not satisfied with certain things. And the thing is, this is actually a good thing because you actually care enough to actually be dissatisfied. Do you realize that a mass majority of men just don't even care about anything? That you ask them questions, they say, I don't know. They're here and there. They don't really have an opinion on anything. A man who stands for nothing falls for anything. The common man literally has no opinion about anything. They literally don't have any real goals, any ambition. They're lazy. They're just sitting on the couch. They're just diluting themselves with social media. They're on their phones 24/7. They have no ambition. So if you can actually be a person who becomes the niche where he actually cares enough about something, that he actually has some sort of emotion attached to it, then you are already in the top 10%. If you can achieve this status of they're making excuses, they're out of shape, they're just shells of themselves, they have no real desire to do anything with their life, they're too scared, they're too fearful, they're too anxious, they're too distracted, and they don't care. So like I said, if you can actually focus on something that actually gives you intense energy, that gives you a real purpose in your life, and you can focus on harness on this, you are becoming a top tier male. Because of this is where you separate yourself. Because then if you can actually act on some of these things on a consistent basis, you are well on your way to a niche of men who actually, have some things that they can show for a mass majority of men who have no results. If you copy what everybody else is doing in terms of life, what everyone else is doing, pretty much, most people just have no real results. So, intense energy. You're going to have intense energy. And what do I really mean by intense energy is this intense energy, like I said, manifests itself in dissatisfaction. You're having some emotion of something that you care about. You are more natural. You're more of a man because now you're natural. You actually care about something. It could be anything. You have some sort of emotional attachment to something that you're trying to conquer. If you can actually achieve this, because like I said before, majority of men, they don't care about anything. They're fapping their energy away. They don't care about anything. You might wake up in the morning and you might be doing some sort of work or something, and then you just have all these racing thoughts in your head of things that you're not satisfied about. This is actually telling you is that you're not satisfied with something, so you're going to act accordingly to actually get the things that you want. And like I said, you are becoming a top 1% male if you can do this consistently. It's because the mass majority of men do not care about anything. And this intense energy is the best thing that you can have. Because once you fap recently, you don't have this intense energy anymore. You don't even know how to act really because you're not really standing on anything. Your purpose is pretty much gone. Your purpose comes from your dissatisfaction and trying to put it together and actually trying to conquer something. You don't have any motion towards anything. You're just wasting time and doing nothing pretty much. You don't have any purpose. Because you have any purpose, no wonder women are going to overlook you. You're going to be very sad about some of the things that they do because putting all your priority on them, putting priority on your purpose. And if you actually have purpose, you're separating yourself because a lot of guys don't even have purpose. Realize this intense energy is actually a blessing. This intense dissatisfaction is actually a blessing. Kobe was doing the Black Mamba type of thing. This energy puts you in a state where you're very heightened, and you can really double down on your purpose. If you actually can achieve this status, this state, you are well on your way to becoming an authentic man. It really comes down to authenticity. You become more authentic when you're in retention because you're becoming dissatisfied that you're not where you want to be. And because you're climbing, it's that never-ending battle to fight to where you want to be, you are separating yourself from everybody else. And this is a very great thing because society has told you that being masculine is toxic, being angry is not a good thing, not having something that you really care about there has to be something that you actually care about. Realize this. With that, realize this, because you will be separating yourself from the pack, and this is a very, very good thing, because a lot of guys, like I said, they're getting distracted by a lot of things that don't matter. The funny thing is, like, I've been around some guys, and they're always focused on things that are just never benefiting them, because they don't really have any like real goals. Like, they're letting stress take control of their lives, they're letting other people take control of their lives, they're in this negative emotional state, they're letting other people affect their emotions. They don't really have some sort of long or yearning mission that they're really focused on. This is why they're always in this sedated state of just being mediocre. You have to realize this. A lot of mass majority of men live their lives like this. Like I said, if you have priority in your life, you have something that you can prioritize, you are well on your way to at least top 10%, because a lot of guys don't even have priorities. They don't even know what a priority is if it hit them right in the face. This is what you have to realize this. And going on no fat, going on retention actually helps you realize some of these things, because there's so much unresolved tension in you that you start to think a little bit more, because you have excess of extra brain matter to actually think about a lot more things, think in a different way. This is why you're separating yourself from the pack. But guys are going to sedate themselves, and if you don't have any real purpose, you distract yourself with pleasure. If you have no purpose, you distract yourself with pleasure. A lot of guys are distracting themselves with pleasure because they don't have any real purpose. With that being said, I hope that made sense to you. Comment to the video, subscribe to the channel. See you